What are we talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's going on? Welcome to the very last episode of the Ultra Sud podcast for 2022. Unbelievable stuff. Mickey,
Can't wait. I actually can't wait.
Mickey Nguyen, you were big. We got Mickey Nguyen joining us as well. Mickey Nguyen, he was what are you, one of the first? No, like third or fourth.
Yeah, I was definitely.
You've made two appearances.
Yep.
There was that viral clip about listening to Christina Aguilera or something like that.
Gwen Stefani.
Sorry, same thing. We've got a very special pod. We've also got arguably the sexiest, most handsomest guy at Ultra Football. Not Lockie Stavresky coming through. We've got Lucas Liucci. Lucas, welcome to the pod.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having me.
Like, did you purposely wear a t-shirt that small? That's so harsh.
I've been copping it all morning.
But look, what we're going to do today, it's going to be an interesting pod because we've got another camera over there, which is fancy. We've got a camera over here. And as you can see, we've got a couple more microphones. So, Mickey, you're going to be on with us the whole day.
Yep.
Lucas Liucci's going to go to the gym in about 5 or so minutes. So, Lucas is going to get subbed out. Then we're going to have two special guests jump on. They've featured on the channel before. Then we're going to have another two special guests jump on. And we're just going to talk football. Bit of a year in review at Ultra. Because Ultra, we have this store here, the Ultra Sud. We've been open for a year. And we're coming up to the end of the year. So, before we get started, before we kick off about football, how's life? What's been happening, as some like to say, Mickey?
I'm nervous. I reckon.
Nervous?
I've been under the bus with this, but no, it's going to be good fun.
Should be good.
Lucas, mate, how was the gym last night?
Fantastic.
Push or
I
pull?
can tell, mate. I can tell. It's pumping.
Thanks, man.
Shirt's about to rip.
You're looking all right yourself, all right?
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Well, we'll get into it. I want to give Lucas, before you leave, your favourite moment this year at Ultra Football. You obviously started a little bit later than some of us, so still the new kid, but we love new kids here at Ultra Football.
There's a lot of good moments from this place. It's really hard to actually choose one.
Panenka coffee,
It's
fantastic.
just all been fantastic. I can't really.
You got to give us one.
There has to be a good moment.
You
There
gotta
has to
give
be.
us one.
There has to be a moment of customization when you were like, "This is it."
This is it.
Was it when I made you uncomfortable? You know I make him uncomfortable when I sing songs?
He kind of just stares at me and like sings.
What, Greek songs or just normal
No,
songs?
just any
No
song.
Gwen Stefani. So.
And like he'll just look at me dead in the eye, and I'll just be there standing looking at him, not knowing what to do because it makes me really uncomfortable.
See, for such a big guy, he's so cute.
I think that's how I feel when you take your shirt off.
Fuck off.
When we told Lucas
Hey.
that we're filming today, you just like, okay.
Yeah. I'm never taking my shirt off in public, alright?
Lucky cock.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
Nah,
I've seen-
never done it.
Don't know.
You're
I would
incriminating
definitely be
me.
doing it if I had that.
I'll get started.
What's that? A margarita?
I will.
Is that a margarita? Strawberry smoothie.
I can give you a quick highlight of what happened today. Earlier today when we were playing soccer just before, Oxy's just absolutely belted the shit out of it and it's hit Jared in the arm. And
Jared up.
I missed it. I actually missed it.
Poor bloke might
Oxy
be,
was just belting balls, and I'm waiting for one of them just to hit someone.
Yeah.
Jared once runs in the way, just cops it in the arm.
I heard you in the corner. It's dying wildly over there.
So bad.
are we-
Fernandinho, we all love Fernando. We'll get him on the pod soon
Nah,
too.
for sure.
The smack he talks to me and Lucas when we're at the front, unbelievable.
He insulted us both at the same time. He said, remove my head and leave my body, but then put Costa's head and remove his body.
So he said, paper bag Lucas, but
Yeah.
get rid of my ugly body.
So we both got insulted and complimented at the same
He
time.
told me to crouch down so that you can just see my head above the bench.
I reckon Nando, when he rides his bike here, he's just practicing jokes in his head.
He's like, oh yeah,
No doubt.
Christina, I
No
can
doubt.
use this one today.
Maybe.
Yeah, Lucas, watch pass yesterday. Yeah, the handsome boys at the front. But he goes, handsome boy. I was like, what about the
making
plural, mate?
Comments about my chest as well, and it's
What's he say about your chest? There's not much to say about it.
yeah, that's true. Well, there's that. You know,
So I get
Everyone's got their own-
I might be able to say it. So King of Mykonos.
I think I'll,
He looks like the king. He looks like the king of
He
Mykonos.
is.
Lucas,
Oh,
what's
Jesus.
before you depart and Gabs kills me?
loses it.
It's a joke. Gabs will never do that. We love Gabs. We bought Gabs a nice pair of shoes the other day. Anyway, next year, 2023. What's one dream or like one player or person that you'd like to see at Ultra?
One
David
player.
Peak
Does that
season.
make sense?
David
is
Peak
this-
season.
Michael Raponi?
Michael Raponi, please. I actually miss him. I love you, Mickey.
That is little.
Does this have to be a realistic expectation, or it
whatever
can
you
be? I'd like to see Lautaro Martinez here. just so I can say it's okay. All at the World Cup.
Dude, he was terrible.
He was terrible.
No,
but I
World
just someone to console him and say it's okay and give him a hug, you know, because I felt bad. Because he had a stellar season in City.
Yeah, he did.
And then he's kind of just shit the bed when it comes to playing for Argentina.
You wouldn't want to see Leo Messi?
But that's a bit boring, isn't it?
Yeah, but if
that's
a you know, shoot for the sky and say Messi.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You're not
I
wrong.
mean, either way. Yeah, I'll take either.
Look, Lucas was perfect moment to transition. Thank you for joining us on the pod. We've got the two guests waiting in line.
Beautiful.
Hey, Mickey,
Jump
whenever
on.
you're ready, in we come. Lucas,
in.
thanks for joining. Thanks.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
Thanks for getting us the
Thanks
click.
very
Thanks
much.
for getting the clickbait.
Love my 5 minutes.
Just leave the microphone on the couch, please.
Jumping in here.
Jump in, Mickey. Get comfortable. Boys,
Where are we looking?
how are we feeling? We'll look at this one.
This one?
Or that one. I don't know. Two cameras usually get thrown off with two cameras. Boys, how we go?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Well, very well.
Good. Nate, you're looking sharp today.
Thanks,
nice
mate.
and clean.
Thanks.
Mickey, you look
Skylab
sharp.
tip.
Thanks.
Yeah, little Skylab. Skylab.
The pants.
Big
You know,
ups.
the other day, I told Nate the other day, so actually I told you as well. The other day, I was going out and I wore my nice, what are they called?
Corduroys.
Corduroy pants and my handballs
Specials.
specials and a nice oversized t-shirt. And I left. I'm like, Mum, I feel like Nate. She's like, who? I feel like deep down, I knew that I felt like Nate, so it was good.
Me and Mickey, we love an oversized thing.
Yeah.
You cover up the pins.
We're not like Lucas, wears a few
Yeah.
sizes too short.
Yeah,
Got the
yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
You work with what you got, though.
Yeah, sure.
We haven't got much. So
Tactical.
yeah, tactical, big
Got to be
tactical.
tactical.
Now, we introduced it before. We've got a couple guests coming on, but I want to throw a couple questions. Obviously, you guys were here. Both of you were here before we opened last year. Ox, you're going to have to come in 15, 20 minutes. I know you're itching, but Billy Wingrove can wait. And I'm going to give some of your favourite moments from this year that's happened, but then also a bit of World Cup talk. So I'll give you a bit of time to think about your favourite Ultra moments. I think the obvious
been a few.
one, the obvious one, we were here together watching the World Cup final.
Yep.
What a game that was. I loved your reaction after the game when they weren't showing the presentation,
Oh,
which
man.
was the best.
I couldn't contain myself. The stress of the game was enough, and then I'm just like, Messi's just won the World Cup. Like,
I know.
get the celebrations
Don't
on.
you want to listen
What
to
are they?
Craig Foster?
What are they doing? No, I love Craig and Neve Owens and everyone, Bozza, but like, just get the celebrations on. It's
Yeah,
finally
for sure.
happened.
I know.
I heard
we
Mickey
got
was
the-
pacing big time through the game.
I honestly I almost felt like I was going to cry a few times, and
you were
not,
going to, too.
not because just because of Messi, just like the feeling that you get knowing how important every single thing. Like you're desperate for him to win the World Cup that
Yeah.
he wants, and then he doesn't do it, and then he's going to let it slip. It was too much.
Yeah.
Imagine being in Argentina or like an Argentinian fan, like.
Yeah,
Imagine
it
taking
hopefully-
a penalty with 4 billion people.
Yeah, that would be
watching.
so stressful.
Like, how do you do
We,
that?
My
we
God.
went to semi-finals a couple of seasons ago for Box Hill Social League futsal. I had to take a penalty. I was not
Peaking.
having any of it. I wasn't having any.
Yeah.
Imagine doing it on a World Cup
Yeah.
stage.
Your
Unbelievable.
last
I
one.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
No way.
Ah.
I could not believe it. Is it up there, or is it the best World Cup final?
It's definitely up there for sure.
Has to be.
Lots
Has
of
to be.
goals.
Yeah.
Lots of
I
I know,
drama.
I know in my sort of memory, like obviously it's every 4 years, whatever. By far the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, best for me too.
I honestly, some of the ones in like the 50s and stuff, I think when Diego won, I think it was 3-2, 86, but still like for the drama and the amount of things that happened, I can't even fathom like if it's like I haven't seen many finals in any competition.
Yeah,
like,
never.
So they always tend to say like the semi-finals are almost better than the grand final
Yeah.
because it's almost like just get to the grand final and then
Yeah.
just try to get the win. But and at the same time, and I know Morocco, people wanted Morocco to get there as
Yeah.
the underdog. Croatia, even everyone wants to see the underdog win. But I would deep down, what you want the Argentina fans for, you want the superstars
Yeah.
playing, like for that Mbappe, for that reason to the max.
the two main protagonists that you could have got, Mbappe, arguably the best player in the world
Yeah.
at the moment, Messi, arguably the greatest of all time, and for them to produce what they produced in that game, it's
Crazy.
It's unbelievable.
At one point, I started cheering for both teams because you just start.
It was one of those ones,
You
wasn't
start
it?
just going for like the scenes, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like Mbappe scores the penalty, you're like, oh, maybe it's game on. You're like, okay, cool, I want to see a good game. Deep down, I wanted Argentina to win just for Messi.
yeah, yeah.
But then he scores the second, and it's an absolute pearler of a goal
Yeah.
as well.
My
Just, like,
reaction
keep
was
going.
weird. Like when France scored, it was initially that like anger. I was like, oh, 'cause I want Argentina to
Yeah.
win. But then after a couple of minutes, you just kind of think back, like, what are we
Because
watching?
they
here?
start
Like, this is
going
amazing.
On,
Like,
they start
this
going
is
on the
great.
counter attacks.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, just go. Just
How
go, just
open
go.
was the game in the last
Unbelievable.
half an hour? It was
Ridiculous.
end-to-end
Yeah,
chances everywhere.
It was a shambles. It was just like chaos.
Defenses at 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Well, you got Otamendi. How has Otamendi won a World Cup?
I know.
What was he up to in
I
extra
know.
time? He was just running everywhere.
Check his GPS. Now, Messi wins the World Cup. Argentina wins the World Cup. I know, Mickey, you and you're a big Messi fan.
Huge.
There's also news coming out this morning about Ronaldo. I'm not sure if you guys saw.
I've seen it. It's just like ridiculous. The length of the contract as
And
well.
it's because like so he's signing for like some Saudi Arabian club, massive mega deal. That-
7-year
close,
job,
big
I think.
rumours.
Yeah.
7-year job.
They're saying it's a 2-year playing contract
Ah.
with a 5-year Saudi Arabian football ambassadorship.
Right.
So as their
Sports wash job.
as their sort of cue to try and get the World Cup in Saudi
Yep,
Arabia.
yep,
So
yep.
you look at it, and I'm one of those weird people. I just sit on the fence with those two. I like both. I wanted Messi to win. If Ronaldo won, I really wouldn't care either. So same sort of thing. You compare them now. Messi's just gone and won a World Cup, and he literally, I don't care what people, he put Argentina on his back.
100%.
100%. He put them on his back. Now you've got Ronaldo, who's just got to go and sign this lucrative deal. Does he need more money? Probably not. But we know like the Qatar controversy that there was about that going into the World Cup. Now he's gone to Saudi Arabia. It's pretty much the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is that GOAT debate finished?
I think so. Chapter closed for me.
Done?
And I think over the last couple of weeks, Ronaldo's, really tarnished his reputation a little bit.
His last 6 months has done no favours.
Walking
No.
off on the team and stuff. Like, I know he's a bit older and stuff, but you have to accept that at that age, you can't do everything anymore on your own.
Nate,
Yeah,
finished?
it was never a debate for me. I'm
Yeah.
a big Messi man. But, yeah, he's not helped his cause in the last 6 months at all, Ronaldo. Yeah, I think now probably those that were on the fence have
100%.
jumped across to Messi. So
But it's pretty
Yeah,
crazy
great.
to think that someone has to win a World Cup for you to go,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
the best in the world.
It's crazy. And like, he'd made 6 finals for Argentina.
Yeah.
He won the Copa, finally. That like could have been enough for some people that were confused because that's the same as what Ronaldo's done, winning the Euros. Now just finishing with the World Cup in his last chance as well. I heard a journalist talking about it the other day saying like, Maradona won when he was 25, Pele won his first when he was 18. These were all players that had more to give, more to come. Messi literally had one chance to win the World Cup at 35, or a final chance, should say. Everyone knows that he's there to make an impact and it's got to come through him, and he still manages to impact every single game,
100%.
win the World Cup. It's insane. And I think anyone on the fence is probably like, oh shit, maybe I'll say Messi now.
I think it'd have to be. I love the memes coming out of it. I mean, the photo of him in bed with the trophy,
Yeah.
and then Piers Morgan coming out saying,
that
you're
guy.
milking it a little
Weirdo.
bit.
he's a stain, that bloke.
He's just a weird guy.
He's almost as clingy as
He's
Salt Bay.
obsessed.
The Salt Bay stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that was
what's wrong
bad.
with that?
I think he's been cancelled.
Yeah,
I think
It's bad.
yeah,
I think
they're
that
banned. They're having a word to him, I think.
I think maybe the US Open or some US tournament said that Salt Bay's cancelled from
Yeah.
the event.
There's nothing worse, I reckon, than someone just hovering around trying to
Yeah.
like big up their own ego and
You
stuff.
can see that video with him, Lissandro Martinez, and I think it was Romero.
Yeah.
He's like
Oh.
in the middle trying to grab it, and Lissandro Martinez, he knows he's getting filmed.
Yeah.
He just wants to tell him just to bin off.
Do you see the Messi one? Messi's like trying to
Yeah.
walk through a crowd of people,
Yeah,
and
just
he's like
grabbing him,
tugging
yeah.
him.
He
It's
grabbed the trophy off Romero and his son.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
And he's just sitting there holding. He's like, what? Like, how are you
Yeah.
even on the pitch in the first place?
hasn't read the room there.
Yeah,
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
Bin-
Not at all.
bin job.
Favorite? I'll give us one sort of quick favorite moment from the World Cup. You can go with that Messi Argentina route, or something that stands out a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, hard to go past the final, but I'll say from an Australian perspective, probably Lecky scoring.
Yeah.
against,
Yeah, it was huge.
Denmark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Saying my back
Yeah.
as well.
The whole Aussie tournament, just I don't know. I think no one, a select few probably could have the imagination of seeing us go that far. Just riding that wave of just madness was, hard to go past.
And I think the journey before it as well, like qualifying.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Like the Redmayne thing, like we were
Yeah.
all here watching it going, what, like it started there for me. I was like, this is just madness, and the madness continues. Yeah. Next.
Do we owe Graham Arnold an apology?
Yeah, I'm apologising.
Me too.
I'm sorry.
I'm all in on Arnie. Sorry, mate.
2 words, raise the hand, my bad.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
it is.
He literally, like the player management stuff he seemed to get right, like tactically as good as he could have got. Like he's playing tough teams, and
It seemed like it was a little bit of a different approach from him, though. I don't know if because I said it like throughout the tournament on the pod here, and I feel like this team is a lot more together than other past teams that I've seen. And maybe it was social media presence was just up a bit more, and you see a little bit more behind the scenes. But it did feel like that, and it felt like Graham Arnold was instrumental. Even like little things like getting Martin Boyle into the centre circle every single time. He was crucial in us qualifying. Obviously, he gets injured. He misses the part that he's worked hard for. And still getting him involved, I think even that is just like a little bit of enough to go, okay, you know what, we've got a good little core there.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, he got that L'Equipe, the French sort of
manager of the tournament.
I think maybe he knew that his job was potentially basically as good as gone, and the shackles just came off.
Yeah.
And he went back to what he's good at, which is he's not an unbelievable tactician, but he's a good man manager. He's always been a good man. His players have always loved playing for him.
And I agree, because that's so many. Graham Arnold's boys is such a common
phrase
that
and
gets
then there
thrown
must
around.
be a reason for that, right?
And
They
exactly
love
right.
him. They play for him. And I think he just went back to, all right, let's just get the boys together. Let's get them to play for me, and it worked.
Exactly. Well, we saw Jackson Irvine when he came in for the pop-up the other week, and like you couldn't tell that he just went to the World Cup, gave us some of the best Australian football moments history. Like just a chilled, casual sort of dude. Walked around, had a chat to people. Was take your shirt off in the pop-up, trying on kits. Like you couldn't tell.
It's such a likable group.
Yeah,
like
really
the
is.
guys are all, just there's no dickheads there. It seems like they're just all like pulling together for the cause, playing for the country with heart. You look around from top to bottom, they're just a good bunch. It looks like
100%. So it was a pretty memorable World Cup. I think you were on the week before the World Cup where we did the predictions. And obviously there was all that controversy surrounding it and stuff. But I think we said once the football starts, I think that you got to just focus on the football. And I think you look back on it now, and with the Australian moments they gave, the Saudi Arabia beating Argentina. I remember I was watching it with mates and
unbelievable
how that happened.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, Mickey replied straight away.
I said
they're going to win it.
they're going to win it, Argentina.
Yeah. Should have jumped. Did you jump on? You should have put.
I didn't jump on. No,
Yeah.
I should have jumped on. I was paying $8.50.
Gee, would have been tidy little.
As soon as the final whistle went in the final there, I say Mickey Nguyen, receipts. I'm like, okay. Yeah, they all
Called
start
it.
popping up.
They weren't. It was a weird game because they started off quite well and then they just got shell shocked.
So if
against
Latour and
Saudi,
Martinez
they
knew the
were-
offside rule, they wouldn't have been 4-0 up.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, they were pumping them, but
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia's second half, completely different team.
Yeah.
They scored in the first 10 minutes. Messi,
They did,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's going to make whoever's putting together that like World Cup documentary's just got the perfect script because
Oh,
got
100%.
this initial setback at the start and then regathering and just building and building.
100%.
Yeah.
So it's a good story. So the World Cup was quality, but now we'll bring it back to ultra football. A year, and I know you guys be more involved, I guess, than a lot. What was one of your favourite moments, or even your favourite person that's come in? I still fanboy. Mark Brashano was in yesterday.
I know. I
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I missed
unbelievable.
that.
Yeah.
We were talking to
Spewing.
someone at the back, and I've seen his bald head turn around the corner. Like,
Beautiful bald head.
that's Mark Brashano.
Oh, I definitely would have run up to him if he was down. If I was down here, with Mark, if you're watching, please come back. And we'd love to have a chat.
Your favourite moment from Ultra, whether it's the event or just if you want to take it the cute route, Mickey Nguyen, and just say meeting like new friends.
Don't
be boring like that.
Well, I think the events we've had here have been crazy. Like the Adidas runway, I missed that, but the Nike event was huge.
You went modelling?
Same KERR. No, I wasn't modelling
you
that
weren't
one.
Next
I reckon
time.
that Nike event was huge for me.
Yeah,
That's the
same
biggest
KERR.
event here. You know?
I'll probably go to Skylab. I'll go to the Skylab event.
That's a good
Wearing
one.
the jersey. It was just a bit surreal that it kind of got up in the end, throwing it in the warehouse and the dramas of clearing that, and just it seemed like a lot of hard work just paid off that day.
Yeah.
So
Good vibe.
and yeah, just good vibes. Like people just playing football and loving it. There was like a crowd of like 100 people there
It was good, yeah.
bullying me while I was refereeing. It was good
Sorry.
times.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was mainly you.
Sorry. Because like the store's obviously still open
That's
that
right.
day. There's just
Yeah.
people here. And
It was
People
mad.
walking
Mayhem.
past. It was a good vibe.
There was a few people walking around being like, "What's going on?" I know Dave Davidovic came in and was like, "Fucking, like, what's this is crazy." Heard about the rave out the back. He was like, "Oh, gee," like, yeah, he was pretty pumped.
That's because people could hear like the music by like later on.
Yeah.
Like, what's back there? I'm like, oh, like a rave, like a rave.
We did a good job of like keeping each other up and about, because when we saw the stereo sort of stack of speakers,
Huge
we were like,
speakers.
"Fuck, this is going to be heard around town," sort of thing, and it was. But we got through.
We got through.
It came off well. Talk of season 2 already as well. So a lot of local bars and record stores and businesses and stuff wanting to get involved. So stay tuned for that one.
It's a good little tournament. Mickey, your favourite sort of moment from this year?
It's been crazy. Like I was thinking about it this morning. Like we've had both A leagues, the men's mixed together down here, and then we had the solo women's one in Sydney. The Merc event was wild. Having Sam Kerr here, massive. Like honestly, like you could just sense that everyone was just so up and about when she entered the building, and that like legacy moment of next year, just setting a marker in the middle of this year, being like, wow, the next sort of like 12 months is just going to be such a big run up towards that tournament here.
100%.
The Skylab event, Adidas Runway was like amazing, something different. Now it's on to next year and coming up with a whole bunch of bigger and better ones.
How do we top?
I know, we've just got such a big year ahead next year that we've got to make some noise for, so it's exciting.
I think that A-League one for me was my favourite. Like,
was
just
good,
being
huh?
a lifelong A-League fan, Victory fan. And you just walk you through like, it's Charlie Austin.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Bit starstruck, were you?
Yeah, man, I'm a nerd. Like, I'll tell you, I'm a nerd.
It was
Goody,
cool
Goody
seeing...
putting it top pins on the pitch.
Yeah, he was just sitting here with Billy Wing. Oh, even had Billy Wingrove at the start of the year.
We had
Oh,
F2 at the start, yeah.
Which feels like ages ago.
I
but
know.
That was the start of the year.
Yeah,
That's huge.
that was big.
And like, I tell everyone, the nicest person I've met.
Yeah,
100%.
What a guy.
Like, I know a lot of us that
What a
work
guy.
at Bulleen event and
Yeah,
stuff.
genuinely nice.
Like, he was just took time out of everyone. Like, and he took a photo with every single kid that asked for one. He didn't miss one. Even like I spoke to him about stuff as well, and he just had a genuine chat. Like he genuinely just seemed interested.
Yeah.
And like I guess sharing a couple minutes with you and like just being honest and open. But the A-League one for me was pretty cool. And NANI it's Louis NANI.
Yeah.
I'm like a Man United fan as well. I'm like, what the holy shit.
I think the cool thing about that one as well was like everyone genuinely seemed pretty relaxed, hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
I think like we've done a good job, and like we've got the space to like allow events like that to happen organically, where it's a football setting, it's a pretty amazing store, everyone's just comfortable to hang out and stuff. So
I mean,
hopefully do a few more.
Dog was there, and he's just talking to me and Kotzi. How's it going? I'm like, yeah, good. I don't know, I'm allowed to talk to you. I don't know what am I doing. He goes, Victory fan. He like taps my chest around the Victory show. He goes, you're a Victory fan. I go, yeah. He goes, awesome, nice. I go, see you guys. Come Dog, what? But it's good. Come Dog's made himself Australian of the Year as well.
100%.
Which is a good prize you can
Did you
get.
see the Giroud
Yeah,
stitch
got
up last
rinsed.
night?
Got rinsed on Twitter.
Yeah.
What was that? So he's asked for.
He's
tried to
Cum
get
Dog's
Giroud's
tried to get
jersey.
Giroud's. Giroud's done the can't speak English walk straight past. And then
he swapped
Giroud
with-
followed up with a Jackson Irvine kit and tagged Jacko on the Twitter saying, what do you say? How's my English?
Yeah, as if
That's
to say,
English.
like, mate, I wasn't saying, like, I was fine with Jacko.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I saw Jacko came back this morning and said, like we spoke about our hair routines or something.
Yeah.
Hair care.
That's good. That's good banter there between the boys. You love to see it.
100%.
So we've got the next two guests lining
Jump
up.
on.
Ox is keen.
Yeah, Oxy
Mickey
and Owen.
Nate, thanks for jumping on. Thanks
Thanks
again.
for having us.
You were big this year as well, jumping on the pod. I guess, and also setting up the pod as well. So thank you for that.
No
Next year,
worries.
plenty of stuff coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Stay
We'll get
tuned.
you on next year
Anytime,
for
and
some more stuff
well
too.
done for
Yeah.
keeping it going. If you've
Well
got
done,
something.
mate. You're superstar.
Thanks. Good. Thanks,
Speak
guys.
soon.
guys.
We'll have fun. Ox and Owen,
Mickey,
in we come.
I'll move over one. Start off with the team photo.
This is where it starts.
Here we go.
We couldn't get Rav though. We couldn't get Rav down.
He's a hard man to get a hold
He
of.
Where is he?
is
He's not here?
He's shy.
on a date
He's just-
probably. Like the style that man has.
I know,
I
unbelievable.
can't even sit next to him.
He's so
like,
cool, isn't he? He's just cool and
nothing amazing. But he does need a shout out in this video.
Yeah,
100%.
Rav might be one of my favourite people. Yeah.
Me too. Definitely
Just
up
because
there.
he's just so quiet.
That's not what you said about me earlier.
Try working next to Lucas Liucci all the time. I start pressing like this, just trying to like, look a little bit tougher. So we had a good football chat just there. It was a good
Definitely,
chat.
yeah.
We got a bit emotional at the end too. Yep. It was very good. Now, you two, we got. Ox, don't look at me like that.
Hang on, before we go on, had a bit of fan interaction, and there's talk that we want to change the name of the show to Owen Ox. I don't know if that's been run by you guys yet, but we can talk about that later.
Thought about that for?
That was just off the tip just then.
I reckon you can walk around today and get as many signatures as you can.
Done. What's the
Petition.
target?
I like it.
Petition?
I like it,
So 11 or 12 will get us over
I'll sign it,
the
I
line.
reckon. I'll sign it.
Easy, we're halfway there.
Two might get you over.
Are we allowed international signatures here? Like New Zealand valid or not?
You're in Australia now, mate.
We're in Australia.
Not valid, okay.
No, not valid.
Well, Owen, we've had you on the pod. Yeah, our Kiwi International, and Marco Rojas, the Kiwi Messi. An Ox, I don't know. You're in every pod, but you've never been on the pod.
A long-time listener, first-time caller, so it's good to be featuring now instead of a few little cameos in the background, but it's a pleasure. I've heard a lot about it, seen a lot, and let's rock and roll.
Well, you know, any of the WWE fans, you remember Mick Foley?
Mick Foley?
Mick Foley?
Yeah. Getting thrown off the cage.
Remember how Mick Foley had like Cactus Jack, Dude Love? Mick
Do
Foley.
you want to sit on that?
Just go.
Or are we reenacting it?
WWE. What are we clutching at here?
Mick Foley had like 8 characters.
Yeah.
And like, that's Ox. Is David Beckham, Billy Wingrove.
Yeah. Is
Who
everyone?
else we got? Brad Pitt.
He's actually Adam
modelling
Oxley.
career.
Alex Metropolis' boyfriend.
Where is that? Where is bastard anyway?
Someone said he's
Holidays early.
Is it Panenka, I think?
He's working out in Penanka. He's put on about 6 kilos and grown 4
Oh
foot.
yeah, the tall one. Is it the tall one? Alex.
You just shut up.
Alex wishes he was that tall. Alex wears stilts in the warehouse to reach the big boxes. But we're going to go a little bit of a different route for you two. We'll touch on about like how good ultra football is and how much fun you had this year, because I know Ox had a lot of fun this year, and also we're going to talk about staff. So staff members, they won't cry. So Jess Russo, don't worry. I'm going to cop
Low blow.
But we want to make a 5-a-side team and it can be on playing ability.
Yep.
Even just good bloke or
I like this.
female
I like this a lot.
ability as well. So, Ox, I want to start with you. Your favourite moment from ultra football this year? You obviously were here before.
Yeah, I've been here for a while. I don't know where to start, actually. Early days back at Expo Court, one of my favourite pastime memories, we'd get together at the coffee break and we'd put together our COVID number guesses on the daily. So, pretty grim, but once it got to the sort of 700-800s, it was pretty far-fetched to get a bang-on target, but that was sort of not quite work-related. But yeah,
He was guessing COVID numbers.
that's where I'm at. No, but work-related stuff. I think just working out in the warehouse with a young team, all good banter. A few fun and games here and there, but when we've got to work clearly. And then having this pitch here as your backyard, it's always good to come out and have a kick. And I think I put Jared into the bleachers about 10 minutes ago.
Got an OHS meeting after this, apparently, actually.
Hopefully the camera wasn't rolling for that, but I don't actually have too many fond memories that are on the top of my tongue, but. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one.
I think what he's trying to say is just too many to think of.
Yeah, that is.
You met your twin, like just
Keep talking.
Yeah, that was all right. So it's funny that I didn't know who he was and don't know a hell of a lot about football or soccer. But yeah, Billy was floating around with his blonde hair, and that night I was booked in to get my touch-up blonde hair, and I've sort of gone through waves where every few months I go blonde, and it happened to be when I was fully brown, and I come in the next day blonde, and there was a little video circulating that I was the imposter and I'd copied him, and it clearly was far from the truth, but it was, and I've got him by about 3 or 4 feet, and I think we've got 10.5 million followers between us, so the old Spider-Man meme is me and my brother Billy.
Between us 4 on the table, we have 2 Brownlow medal votes between us.
Very 2. They robbed me. I don't know who. I think one of the D's players got me on Queen's birthday and robbed me of the 3. So I should have 5.
2 votes on Queen's birthday.
No, it was against Carlton, but I should have got the 3 on Queen's birthday in 2015. The 2 against the hated old Carlton mob that I think a few players and staff members here support. So I don't know if you know much about Carlton, but
Yeah, they're sort of the only AFL team I've got any affiliation to.
why is that?
My uncle down in Sandy, he's a Carlton.
Oh, there you
Carlton
go.
boy through and through. So
And the
we'll
Carlton
just make
crew.
that distance a little bit bigger.
Yeah, all right.
I like. Actually, you raise a good point. I think I'm gonna steal a few. Some of my favourite memories, I reckon, just the 9 a.m. little coffee walks that we had.
They were
Just take a
until
break from work.
Monday morning. They were all fun and games until gastro.
Someone
hit me. Sorry,
turned
Lucy.
into Chucky. It was good. Actually, you know what might be one of my favourite ones? Sorry, I forgot you guys are here. Just that Manchester United weekend.
Oh my god.
Manchester United weekend, when Man United were in town. Free customisation on Manchester United jerseys. Smart idea. Brilliant idea. We had, and Cal as well. Cal used to be here. Oh, we were absolutely bombarded with shirts. I think we hit delirious stage when there's like 30 shirts just waiting to get printed. Because the stuff that was flying out there, unbelievable.
We're getting slammed with Matt Adams on the press.
Yeah. And he's telling you how much better he is than all of us are doing it.
Did you see his print the other day?
No.
We'll leave it there.
That's a joke, Matt. I think you're fantastic.
Love you, Matty.
Love you, Matt.
He might cancel us. He might have a show next year. I don't know.
Yeah, big fans. That was Oxy and Owen that said it, so get rid of him. Owen, you obviously sort of just started here. Feels like you've been here for a while. What's your sort of favourite moment next to Rav,
so-
other than working next to Rav?
Yeah, other than working next to Rav, obviously got thrown in the deep end. So come in, World Cup, all this hype around it, ultra football sort of the place to be. Aussie going a bit of a run, stock levels, things like that were just flying out the door, just uncontrollably. Heading down to the pitch. Obviously got everything set up and installed. The activation was awesome. I was here for the Tunisia game, 9 o'clock. Going off install was just amazing. But we actually ran an internal ultra football comp. And so it was the best international kit each day, won a $20 voucher. So I was in control of that. I've been here a week, never met the Sydney team. All of a sudden I've got everyone from Sydney messaging me, chirping in my ear. And the one that stands out for me is there's Richard from the Sydney team. And he's wearing a Brazil shirt this day. I get sent the photo. Brazil have just won 4-1. And I called him out in an email that goes out to all the ultra staff. I was like, hey mate, no need to jump on the bandwagon. All that. So he comes back, he goes, I'm from Sao Paulo, Brazil. All the Brazilians just come back, they photoshopped me, they said there's a 10,000 bounty for your head, you're never allowed in Sydney, who let this guy, we're booking your flight back to New Zealand. Oh mate, an absolute grilling, but it's top class banter and it works hand in hand with everything in the environment.
That's gold.
Yeah, so.
That's gold. So you go for the big dogs in your first week. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, they've come from my head, but look, everything's levelled out. Christmas spirits are flying now.
You've been promoted to a cleaner too, so that's great.
What's on your Christmas wish list, Ox?
Ooh, what is on my Christmas wish list?
Other than a good thing.
I'll get back to you on that one too. Let me have a good hard think about it.
He's going to
Owen?
think of something funny.
Christmas wish list.
Back in the warehouse, No more Macron, no more Macron.
Christmas wish list is a hat trick for 1-0 next year.
A trophy too would be nice.
Yeah,
Well,
a trophy
would be nice.
between the four of us this year, we do have a premiership between the lot of us, so that is positive, right?
No, stop.
Too soon, sorry.
They made me print champions jerseys the other day.
That is
So
harsh.
we'd obviously lost the grand final on Thursday night, which Owen was playing as well. And the next day I walk in and I'm like, I'm waiting for it. Because, all in my head, I'm like, we win the grand final Thursday night. I walk into work, Lucas and I, Hugh Jackman, we just walk in. I'm like, Ox! What did Shane Crawford say?
That's what I'm talking about.
I was like, let's go, let's do it. And then we walk in, Ox goes, I'm like, yeah, I know.
No, it's pretty obvious. I think you didn't post anything after the game, and it was just when you walked in, it was just pretty quiet.
Starts playing We Are the Champions. Just cricket.
Didn't even give me a chance then to get it up.
We Are the Champions.
Well, I tuned into the live stream and I did get a bit of a feel that, I'm close enough to you guys to throw a bit of banter, but I do know I have lost the grand final. I know how tantalising it is.
In front of how many?
Yeah, not too many. We're going back to junior footy. Never got to play finals at the big league.
We've lost the social league Thursday night. Turn around to Oxford the afternoon and go, man, I don't know how like the professionals lose a grand final.
We had like 100 on the stream. We had 100 on the stream as well.
The bookies, they had money on us too, and we cooked it right at the end. The kid took his shirt off after they won. I was furious.
That got me too.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. He did the little penguin walk when they chicken dance.
We never do that score playing.
If you're listening, whatever your name is.
Yeah, that's right. Watch out. Don't come to Ultra Football because we'll find you and we'll hunt you down.
We can do a rematch. On this pitch.
On this pitch.
Yeah, but I want a trophy.
I like that. I like
And put a trophy on the line.
I just want a trophy.
And hey, we did have a World Cup trophy.
And stick to the tradition.
Anybody know where it is? You've got one on your desk.
I do.
You stole it.
It's small hey, I'll do anything for one year.
You stole it.
What about
That's outrageous. That's not getting it.
Ultra football top 5.
All right, we're doing it. Let's do starting
Dream
5.
team.
Have you figured your Christmas wish
We're
list?
playing positions.
No, let's do the team and then.
Are we doing positions or just 5?
Yeah.
Because we're pretty short for goalkeepers.
No, Lockie
put someone
Stavrovsky. Christian? Oh, no, he's gone.
Lucky and Lucky Service. That's it.
I'd rather.
No keeper.
I'd rather put Terrence in goals, I reckon.
I don't know.
I'm yet to concede, so
Oh!
we know that that's my middle
That's
name,
true.
clean
Oxford's
sheet.
yet to concede. Are we going like actual football ability? Or just like.
Or a mix. Mix.
What do you mean mix?
Like personality as well. Maybe like coming off the bench.
Yeah. So you're not making the team.
Yeah, well.
I'd go-
maybe I'll make myself.
5's pretty. Gonna have to cut a fine
It's
line
good.
here.
Like,
Yeah.
we
There's
might,
a lot of staff here.
I'm gonna kick. We'll go gaffer, head gaffer, and we'll go around the table. I'm gonna go head coach. It has to be Alex.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
he's a
that-
spiritual leader.
Nathan's a
He-
little bit hard done by, but I mean, imagine Alex as your coach.
He's
Just don't
a-
bring your mum, and then you're fine.
Yeah, it'd be so funny.
He's a very good coach, isn't he? He just had a lot of his under 14s or something move on to the Victory Youth Academy, so he's a pretty obvious one there if you're listening. KERR's on fire.
Nathan. I mean, should we bring him with Alex?
Yeah, I'm going
Who's the,
Alex,
the coach or
He's the
whatever
coach.
that gaffer word is?
I'm going Nathan.
Nathan Nunzin. Yeah,
He's got Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan.
yeah.
Yeah, no, good. Rav. Oh,
Oh, right.
Rav.
Rav assistant.
Rav will be our. It will be like our clickbait. He can
Mascot? He could be a mascot.
He can mascot.
Surely.
Stavrovsky, go home.
Do you go then back to front?
We'll go
or front?
goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper?
Yeah, we'll go goalkeepers. I'm actually got to go. I'm actually.
You want to
gotta
put
go.
you
I'm
put me
gonna
in?
go you.
I'll put my hand up too.
I would.
If it depends if we want to win or have fun, because we'll win and have fun if I'm the goalkeeper. So
Adam Oxley for me.
That's good.
done.
You got Billy Wingrove, David Beckham, Adam Oxley,
in one.
Oxy. You got like 4 people in one.
It's a beautiful thing. Just wait for it to happen. Like,
Done. Seal.
Goalkeeper? Are we all going Ox and goalkeeper?
Done.
yeah,
reckon,
that's,
yeah.
that'll be the only unanimous decision, I think.
Wow.
So
Starting.
Holding that anchor position. Who do you go for? In the middle.
Centre arm.
Nice, composed.
Nando for me.
oh,
He's old, but
old soul. He's got it. He's by far the most decorated footballer that works here, surely, or no? Hang on, we got a few. Oh, yeah,
For me,
we'll leave.
Nando.
Yeah, Nando's actually a great shout. We can't have the same team.
All right, well,
No,
you can't pick Nando.
No, I can't pick Nando. Nando's yours. We'll do a draft.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Draft.
Someone should really
Nice.
play
Now
this
we're
podcast.
really getting this AFL
Yeah,
football
someone-
thing
someone-
incorporated.
Do a draft.
yeah.
So we'll go like snake.
Okay.
So does that mean we need to restart?
Nah, so we've all got Ox. Ox can be the
Goalkeeper.
Ox is
Start.
golden
Ox can be
goose.
the token.
Golden goose.
Golden Goose. So then we'll go back that way because I pick myself, or you all pick me and I get to go now, or just let the
You go again.
Let the baker bake the bread. You go.
Well, you stole Nando already. I'll go, and then we'll go Owen. I'm actually going to go Jared. Believe it or not.
Jared.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jared. Dub Riz as well.
He's wounded though.
Get a couple. He's wounded. He's
Put a ball through his shoulder a minute
He's
ago.
wounded. You get a couple of the chicky babes in the crowd as well too. Why not?
Too soon. Let
I'm
it
gonna
go.
go Jared.
Okay, give me Gabs. Give me Gabs. Old
Gabs?
Gabs.
Yeah.
Leader, commanding, and I'm going to get some good shirts in the team.
You know you're going to get a bit of free customization on it as well.
And a good price as well.
Good price as well. Yeah, for sure.
Warrior next up front.
No, you're who's
Oh, okay. I thought we were going position by position. I want to.
you got your centre back.
Centre back. The Rock, the mother hen of the family, Rochelle. Slide straight in. No, serious. She steers a tight ship. She's above and beyond the hardest worker in this company. So I think that's a super obvious decision, and I'll leave it at that.
I like
Love
it.
it.
Yeah, I like it. Rochelle down back. It's
Definitely.
good. Who did I take? Oh, Jared.
Jared.
I kind of got influenced because he walked past me, but yeah, fuck
That's
that.
silly.
We'll still take Jared.
Can we cut that and go again?
We'll just start again.
Yeah.
So we're going to draft our new team.
Ruby. What? Sorry.
Is it on? Graveyard? We'll go 2 wingers now.
All right.
I'm gonna take. Oh, tough. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna go for? I'm gonna go for Luca Corrado.
Nice. Yes. Yeah.
Luca Corrado just brings a little bit of flair in there.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to take Olivia De La Plaza Sanchez. Get a mixed team in there too. Down the wing.
All about inclusiveness on the One Nil
I
podcast.
I tend to bully people on the pod, so I better be nice to some.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 wingers. Yourself?
Adam and Jack Lotzi.
I forgot about Kotzi.
Adam and Jack Lotzi.
Adam and Jack. Yeah, but they just
Jack
talk.
Lotzi in the team, you wouldn't believe how Jack is on the pitch. Like, he's a massive leader. Like, I watched him play
Yeah.
on the weekend, and I was like, who is that guy? That's not the Jack I know. Like, just a funny bloke off the pitch, but on the pitch is different.
He's good. Voldy loves him. When Kotzi played for 1LFC, Voldy was a big fan.
Really?
Yeah, he goes, I love how serious he takes it. He's good. Owen?
I'm going Ravdinho.
Ravdinho.
Ravdinho. Yeah, he's playing out wide, and I'm gonna put Pfeiffer in there. Lev.
Yeah.
Low key.
Low-key, I reckon.
Bit of a baller. I've seen some highlights. She's played in the States.
Yeah.
She's
Brazil.
done that. She's done that.
Really?
Mate, tell you what, we're coming for that title.
Yeah.
She's playing 1LFC women's team next year.
Is that in the works?
Yeah, I just need money, so sponsors.
Anyone listening?
Anyone, please. Anyone watching? Hello.
Where are you, Emerson? Sorry? What? My bad. What?
Ox.
Are we got another position or we're...
Yeah, the 2 wingers. Are you listening to anything?
Sorry, Ruck Rover. Wingers.
Nick Davis.
I keep thinking we're going from position to position, but wingers. I will throw. I have no idea where he plays, but the great man Jimmy off to Greece.
Yeah, you've got him in a day before.
I've heard a lot about him. Really unassuming, quiet. Our relationship's blossomed over the last 6 months, and he's my boy. So Jimmy, if you're listening, good luck in wherever you're going to play. No idea what club he's going to, but I know it'll be a long-winded team over there in Greece.
Athens. So it's actually
That's the one.
smallest of
I
them
in
all.
Athens. I wasn't far off. And on the other wing, you know what? I'll throw Albanese in there. The great man Albanese.
Not
Got
Scott.
Nice
Scott.
guy. Got the
Not gone Scott.
Not Scott.
not Scott.
Scott would have
Oh
been...
no, that'd be just burning him to know that he's
Yeah.
going to miss out.
Was that a redhead
All right,
joke?
well, he misses out.
Is
then.
it? Yeah. I should have come in loaded with some redhead jokes, but
I've used all...
I'll go Albanese. He's got his Dirty Sanchez mode,
Yeah.
on the go.
Yeah.
Early start for Movember next year, and he does have a lethal boot. I've been, in the goals while he's tried to put a few past me, I should say, unsuccessfully. But they are my wingers.
I like it. Now we'll go snake way. So now you get to
Yes.
choose your striker.
Striker.
Who are you taking up?
I've got to look around now. I can't keep sticking to the warehouse.
You don't want Chris Pfeiffer up front?
No.
Target man.
If his hip replacement went well, he could be going all right. He did. Touch wood,
Few
but he's
extra
feeling all
yards.
right. Let's run with
Oh, there's your mate.
PMAC up front.
Big target man.
Big body, big target.
Big target man.
Still pretty raw and soon, but the only way you guys lost that grand final was that big dude that stood there. Big long throw in from the keeper, chest it, goal, like simple stuff. I'm not a soccer guru, but you put someone in front of him, header it away, cross the ball, through ball, triangles, cut, jockey, goal. They're soccer terms, aren't they? No?
The next day we walk in, PMAC goes, congratulations. I go, we lost. He goes, no, I'm being runners up. Exactly. I was like, yeah, thanks.
Participation award. But surely that's a pretty obvious one too. PMAC up front.
PMAC, yeah. You just throw on his big chest.
Yeah.
Speaking of big chest, your mate just walked past.
Get him on, I reckon.
Get Archie on.
Glad it was a bloke. That's good. Anyway.
Owen, up front.
Yeah, look, again, I'm going for a similar thing. It's a target man, but I don't know what he's got in store for us, but it's big man John.
Yeah.
John upstairs. He controls everything financial related here at Ultra. And he is across every detail, and he's going to be across every blade of grass on that. I tell you
like
what,
it.
Our one,
you don't know.
our one and only staff event here, we had a little round robin comp early in the year. He played for one of the teams and he pinged his calf. That's how hard he was going. He
tell you
is
what.
insane.
He
He's
will
good touch,
give
low centre of gravity, and he'll
blood, sweat,
give
tears
it,
for the club.
Yeah, give it his all.
So yeah, John up top for me.
John. Vicky?
Everyone's going with someone like a big dog ultra. I have to say
It's almost like people want promotions.
I'm going for the win. I don't care about that. I'm going for Mars. Mars up top.
Yeah, I thought
He's
that.
a big boy.
I realised I took the wrong Dela Plaza Sanchez
so-
after I said it.
He's so quiet about everything, but need to watch him.
He's a good player. Mickey,
Oh,
Aki wants you?
No one.
Yeah, he'll call you Aki, no worries.
There is one obvious one we've left out, which is just leave it.
Striker.
Yeah. He's always got his highlights up on here, usually.
Oh, no,
but no,
no,
I didn't.
no,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
good,
obvious
good.
to leave out. That's a
Would've
good
been my
news.
team,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Retirement
All right.
village.
Don't worry about that.
Old men in that. Jeez. I'm
Yeah,
not getting an
that's-
old man.
I thought it was under 30.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
30.
Uh-oh, I just turned 30 the other way.
No way you're 30.
Big boy, yeah, old boy.
I thought you
I
were.
thought you turned 29.
Oh, but I'm still under 31, so it's all good.
We'll keep it quiet
My striker. Who am I going to have up front? Oh, there you go. I'm going to go. Oh, we could take big Liam. We could take. Nah, Liam, sorry, you're on the bench. Up front. Oh, where am I going to go up front? I was going to take Lucas Liucci, but he's just always talking about push day, whatever that means.
then.
yourself?
If he pins himself against the defender, there's no way. His arms are that big.
Nah, but
Wouldn't be able to get around
I'd do more squats if I was him. Grow his ass a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
And then it grows quads. This typical doesn't do leg day, you know. You saw him taking some shots.
doesn't do leg
No,
day?
he does. He actually does. He's got nice calves.
How old you do that?
Well, I do Pilates, so like
I did Pilates as well.
it's great. I've
great.
caught people looking at my.
Yeah. I didn't know if you're taking the piss or not because I had a 2-week free trial the other week and it hit muscles I didn't even know I had. Amazing.
It's bad. Striker. I don't know if I'm going to take a striker. You took Kotzi. Who else is there? I mean, there's Noah Holmes, who I guess is a pretty good player, but like we'll just leave him on the bench. There's Coda Kadir, but we'll just leave him on the bench as well. Jevon Barth, I don't know, he's always angry, so we'll leave him on the bench too. The PMAC shout is a fantastic shout. Trying to look upstairs, not Kyle, not Ric Flair. We're not taking Kyle, no offense.
Simon Yelder too.
Couldn't
No,
Marcelo do a job up top?
Simon, Senegalese
as in
national.
yeah, like
Marcelo, striker 10.
we can't. The only guidelines and rules were that we couldn't pick actually like international players, could we? So like Simon Yelder,
Yeah, you can't take-
Olympiakos,
no,
he's
yeah.
strictly out of it.
You can't even mention his name without
Yeah.
paying Olympiakos.
Yeah, he played in front of 97,000 one of those games apparently over there, which is we love you, Simon. Simon.
Actually, you know who I'm going to take up front? Dave.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
what a call.
Oh,
That's massive.
can we play two up front, PMAC and Dave? That would be something else.
It's just,
Wow.
it's no skill, just vibes at that
Wow.
point. Yeah. Just send it long, let him run.
I like it.
I might put yeah, actually the striker position's really stumped me a little bit. I might put out Lucien.
Yeah.
Lucien.
Swag.
Yeah.
He can model the new
Styling.
kids as well.
Yeah.
He's good, tall,
I
handsome.
haven't seen him for a while. Is he still floating around?
Just
Does
models. I don't know.
models and one on, 7 days off. Sort
Yeah,
of.
one of those ones. Every day he works, he gets a week off.
Damn it. What a life. What a
That's
life.
joke. Well, you got your Christmas list yet?
It was to make the team, and yeah, that came true. So thanks to you three, Christmas this year has been fulfilled.
Awesome, we love that. Batch plans for the new year. What are you hoping for the new year?
What am I hoping for, or what am I doing for the
What are you hoping? Well, don't get too outrageous with what you're hoping for.
What am I doing for New Year's? I'm just doing got a warning for the first week.
Warning.
Warnable, the boys.
Rest in
and then,
peace.
Next year, hopefully get promoted with my actual team,
Lavo,
Levo, and yeah.
have you signed the contract yet, mate?
I haven't signed a contract.
He's a free agent.
At the moment. Free agent. Yeah, look, just good vibes and all that. You know, only been in Aussie for 4 weeks, so still all sorts to uncover. But yeah, see what 23 has in store.
Love it. Look,
We got 1 for 1, so now we're back to what I'm doing or
Yeah.
what I want, what I'm doing. I am just spending Christmas with my beautiful fiance's family, and then we're going down to Point Lonsdale for a little retreat for 3 days before New Year's. So if you're listening, Lily, hello, love you, sweetheart. Little shout out. I don't know if we've had anyone. So that'll be good.
Clickbait.
Other than that, yeah, just good health and good times.
I love it.
For 2023.
We'll wrap it up. It's been good. Obviously, it feels like we've known everyone here for a lot longer than a year, which is nice. We have a good laugh back there, especially now we're going to start to get even busier. And that's when the best laughs happen.
What's on your list?
Yeah.
We haven't got that.
Christmas list.
Christmas list. Yeah.
Do we want to say it? Do we want to say it or just quietly?
Premiership.
You know what, we'll let you go and then.
And guess what? I'm
Discuss
editing
internally.
it, so fuck you.
Yeah, any New Year's sort
Was
of
it a
resolution?
Trophy or a
anything you want,
partner?
like-
Was it one of
Trophy, I love a trophy. I just want a
yeah,
trophy.
yeah, that's all we have.
Well, there's people
boys,
trying to
right.
go to the pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Alrighty.
girls, thank you for watching. Ox, Owen, thank you for jumping on. Mickey, thank you for jumping on as well.
Pleasure,
It's
mate.
been a pleasure doing the podcast this year. Next year, hopefully, there's plenty more to come. 2022 has been a big year for, I think, all of us, for ultra football itself. So pop in Women's World Cup next year. So there's always going to be something to do. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Leave a comment down below what you want to see us do next year. And I've been Costa. I'm joined by Mickey, Owen, and Ox. We'll do it again next year. I'll get you boys on next year as well.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys there. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. Bye.
See you guys. Graveyard, over and out.